Hello, people. This is like my third attempt at making this video, but here we go. So it all started when as with most people, it all started when I was a kid, and I remember when YouTube first came out. I remember Fred. It was this little ADHD kid running around acting crazy, but I thought he was the most hilarious thing ever, and I decided then that I want to make YouTube videos. And so here it is all these years later, and now I'm 32, and I just have picked up the phone and hit record, and here I am. But as far as the reptile part goes, a buddy of mine when I was a kid, he had got a snake, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Like, this is the first time I've ever got to hold a snake or interact with one, whatever. And it was just the coolest thing, so I begged my parents, please, can I get a snake? Please, can I get a snake? No, no, no. Dad didn't like them, and Mama, she was just scared of them. So they want to know it was a hell no in my household. But I finally got one. It was like a year or two later, they finally got one for me. And this was the cheapest snake in the building, man. It was a mom and pop pet store. It was really nice in there. They really ran it well. But it was the cheapest snake in the store. I really wanted a ball python, but they weren't willing to put out the, what was it, like, I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks more to get the ball python, and that won't happen. So I got the cheapest one in the building, bring it home, and he was all right, but it just wasn't my thing. I just couldn't get into the corn snake like that. Because I think it's because it wasn't the snake that I really wanted. And that's a whole nother video. But anyhow, I keep this snake for a few months or whatever, and my brother, he had acquired this beat up S10, like the motor and transmission was great, but it was just beat and ragged out. The body was no good, really. It was falling apart. But I could drive this thing up and down the path, and that's how I learned the stick shift. I digress. I traded the snake for that anyhow. And so here I am all these years later. Like I said, I'm 32 now, and I'm just getting my snake, and I'm just getting into YouTube. But how this all ties together is, before I got my current snake, I was doing a lot of, I guess what you would call researching on the YouTubes, and I discovered all these insane and awesome reptile channels. And I was like, dude, that's what I want to do. I was like, I can take my boa and just make videos and whatever, and I'm still trying to figure it out a bit, but hey, here we are. I'm doing it, right? And so I was like, I'm just gonna make these videos with my boa, and it's gonna be great. And I get into it, and it's a little more than I anticipated, but man, I'm not letting it go, dude. I think it's awesome. It's my goal. So I wanted reptiles since I was a kid, and I wanted to make YouTube videos since I was a kid. And so now I'm grown, I'm an adult, 32 years old, and I'm doing this thing, and it's my goal to get monetized and to make enough money to where I can get my family out of this crappy trailer that we're in, and get into at least a decent. I don't want no huge house, man. That's the thing. I don't want no huge house. I'd rather have more land than house. And at least have my reptile room like I want. Because there's all these different lizards and snakes and all that I want. And I want to put me like a table right in the middle of this thing where I can sit down and do my editing, do my videos, all while I'm surrounded by what I love. And if y'all have made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it, dude. Hit the freaking thumbs up button and tag that subscribe button and just follow this journey. Come along with me, and let's grow this thing together. Because one day I'm going to get there, and, I would really love to do, like, some kind of thing for, like, when I hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone. I don't know what yet, but there's something. I want to do something special for it. And we'll get there. We'll figure that out when that time comes. Hopefully it comes sooner than later. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to keep grinding either way. But like I said, if y'all made it this far and y'all ain't clicked off the video, you're a freaking real one, dude. Drop me a comment. Let me know what kind of videos you might want to see. I got a few planned that I'm about to start working on here in the next day or two. This is just going to be an uncut, raw video of my story, how I got to here, how I got to where I wanted to be on YouTube and do this thing. Y'all stick with me, man. It's gonna be great. Peace.